Well, Junior, is today the day?
I think so. Today's gonna be a good
feeling
day.
good about it?
It's gonna be a good day.
You're rocking the flannel. Is that a strap for hunting or what?
This is my lucky shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my lucky shirt.
It took you long enough to break it out.
Well, I was just waiting to see if you actually needed it, but I think you need it.
Here we go, folks. Still in Africa. Still looking for that oryx. Elusive oryx. They've been tough. We've had lots of opportunities, lots of missed opportunities. It's another day. We're ready to get after it. John said he's got his lucky flannel on. We'll probably have to come off once we start hunting. I'm not sure how much blue is out there, but you know what? Hey, as long as it brings me luck, I don't care. We're headed out. A lot of the guys are already out. We kind of got a late start because we're rifle hunting, meaning we kind of want to wait for the animals to kind of get up and get active in order to put a stock on them. Versus the bow dudes are sitting in a blind, waiting for them to come either to a watering hole or whatever it might be. We're kind of waiting on. They kind of wait on the animals. We go to the animals essentially. So far in Africa, we've pretty much just spot and stock for the most part. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because this probably is not going to be the last episode of the Africa trip. If you're new to the channel, you should go look at some of the other ones because we've posted a lot of other ones, some catch and cooks, some epic content. But essentially, like I said, we're in Africa, we're in Namibia. What we do here is we ride around in this truck and go spot to spot and try to spot and stalk animals. So we'll go to a spot, we'll all jump out and we'll walk for miles and miles and miles and miles looking for animals. The #1 animal on my list today is an oryx. Also a hartebeest is good. If there's a big water buck or a big kudu, I wouldn't be afraid to shoot any of those, or even a big eland. But right now an oryx has been kind of the animal that I've been after since day one just because they look sick. I've gotten so close so many times, but haven't been able to put one down on the ground. So that being said, you guys stay tuned. First stock, not a success. Saw a giant bull oryx, but I think the oryx saw us first. It's alright, it's gonna be the first of many. You guys stay tuned. If you guys enjoy the spot and stock, you're probably gonna enjoy this video because it's gonna consist of me walking around all day long. Alright, we're at the second spot now. We haven't really seen anything, but we're just gonna start heading in the direction of where we think the animals might be. Sorry if the lighting's bad, but really hoping for a big bull oryx or even just a big oryx in general. It doesn't even need to be a bull, just something big. On the old oryx hunt, on some giant warthogs. So we're gonna jump out and try to stalk them, but the guy thinks they're like huge. So get to walking. I cannot believe how close we got. I don't know if you guys saw that on camera, but we went to stalk these giant warthogs and they were literally probably, what do you think, 10 yards? Yeah. They were hiding in a bush. We tracked them all the way to the bush and we're like standing there just looking around, and all of a sudden you just like hear them all take off and they were right next to us. Didn't get a shot off though. That was insane how close we got. We literally tracked them all the way to the bush, but no luck. The truck's here to pick us up to go to the next spot. straight days of stalking oryx. Whew. Oh, it feels so good, dude. That was on, what do you think that was, like a mile at least on just that one? At least a mile. All right, let's go check it out. Oh my gosh. This thing is absolutely massive. Look at right there. So the bullet went right there. So this is the shoulder, you guys can see right here. Fun fact for you. So on deer, like, you know, in the States and stuff, you shoot them kind of to the back of the shoulder. You shoot them pretty much where I shot them, right here. Here in Africa, you want to hit the animals here. The only issue was the animal was kind of quartered. So when I shot it, it went in here, and then I'm guessing it came out right there. Look at that, right in the shoulder. That's right where you want it. Dude, finally.
You did it.
Finally,
you did
dude.
It, man. You did
right through right out the shoulder. That's where you want it. That's where all the hearts, like as if there's multiple. That's where the heart and the lungs are. Went right in, right through. Thing didn't suffer at all. And actually, that was, out of all the things that we shot on this trip, this thing traveled the least amount of distance. I mean, it probably went 5 yards and pretty much fell right where it was standing. But this is a cow, it is not a bull. But the guide, when we walked up on the guy, was like, really old, really big cow, which I'm not like against shooting cows by any means. And like a lot of people actually, what the fun fact for you guys is the horns here are much longer on a cow than a bull. Bulls are a little bit thicker, but on a cow, they're actually longer. So a lot of people that come to Africa to mount these animals, which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mount this one, just a shoulder mount, they mount the cows instead of the bulls, because they actually look better on your wall because they've got longer horns. But he said it's really old because it's gray. He said like how it's kind of light colored here, their whole horn will be light colored if it's a young one, but if it's an old one, they're gonna be nice and dark and gray. Dude, you have no idea. We've been hiking miles every single day. And again, it's not like I even came to Africa saying I want to kill an oryx or like that's my target animal. They're also called gemsbok, by the way, too, if you guys are confused. But they've been the most elusive out of all of them. Like out of all the animals that we've chased down, they are the hardest ones. I wouldn't say the hardest ones to kill, but like for us in particular, we've had so many opportunities to shoot one and missed so many different opportunities with them that it just makes it so much sweeter that we actually finally got one down on the ground. Paid off. That was the longest stalk we did all week. All week. We didn't even see this animal when we started stalking. Like I said, we pretty much drive in the truck and get dropped off where, you know, maybe we see a couple animals running around. And we were actually stalking a herd of hartebeest for at least an hour. And then we kept walking up and the guy's like, oh, there's oryx right there. He said it was an old cow and it didn't even know we were there because the wind was blowing this way. I shot it right over there. Didn't even know we were there, was grazing, perfect shot, perfect kill, didn't suffer at all. And we are gonna take this thing back, catch, clean, and cook it. Everything here that gets shot in Africa does not go to waste. I literally watched them use intestines yesterday to cook dinner, which some of you guys might be thinking that's gross, but I'm telling you what, the dinner was freaking amazing. They don't waste anything here in Africa, literally nothing. Everything, the hide, the meat, everything goes to good use. I am gonna mount this thing as a shoulder mount, so they're gonna skin it and ship it back to the States basically to get mounted. But anyways, we're gonna load it back in the truck, take it back, clean it, and then cook it. And you guys stay tuned. Well, folks, okay, let's do graphic for you, but look at all this meat. Oh, this is good. Grocery store. This is my kind of grocery store right here. I'm gonna take a chunk of meat off the oryx that was just shot a few hours ago, and we gonna be making oryx burgers. Something that I don't know has even been done on YouTube before. Figure burgers kind of bring the American vibe to it. I don't know if were burgers invented in America, or is that just like a really like ignorant American thing to say? Regardless, you guys get the point. Burgers are big in America, so we're gonna try to relate that as much as possible and see. Is it better than beef? Maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. But getting everything kind of sliced up and butchered. And then we're gonna go with the chef and he's gonna help us cook it and prepare it the way that they do here. And we're gonna see, again, I don't know. I've got this weird feeling that it's gonna be better than like our traditional beef burgers. Like everything we've had here so far has been so good. Like all the meats, everything that you guys have seen us hunt has been absolutely amazing. Almost better than beef, probably is better than beef. But it's gonna be interesting to see if we can make a burger taste as good as a beef burger like we have in the States. So anyways, you guys stay tuned. Good?
Good.
Perfect. What just happened? I know what you guys are expecting, okay? You're like, Flair's going to Africa, he's gonna kill some stuff. We're about to see some real primitive catch and cooks. And here I am with a 5-star lunch. Just whooped it up. So this is Mad Chef. Mad Chef went crazy and chefed up. I was literally just like, hey dude, like, do you ever make burgers out of this? He's like, oh yeah, like whatever. I stepped back, he stepped in and absolutely killed it. Oh, here we go. Always plug, baby. Mad Chef. I like it, right there. I haven't even tasted it and I'm blown away right now. You would get this in a restaurant in America, a really nice restaurant, and I would have no idea that we were just hiking miles and miles in the middle of nowhere in Namibia and then shot an oryx and brought it here and cooked it up. So anyways, we're gonna see what this burger tastes like. So this had onions, peppers, some seasoning in it, cheese, egg, and then we grilled the bun. Not me, Mad Chef grilled the bun. With these cucumbers.
Yeah, cucumbers.
Cucumbers and onion and cheese. This might be one of the most gourmet burgers I've ever eaten in my entire life. I don't know if I've ever seen a burger get made like that. Also, didn't even grind it up. Never seen that before. Just finely sliced it. This is crazy. All right, I'm going in, boys. Oh my gosh. What? I don't even know what I just put in my mouth. That is so good, dude. All right, John, you gotta try some of this. This is insane. Look at that. Way better than beef, dude. I would take this over beef any day. Go for it, baby. Let's see it. Wow, that was an intense bite. That was like, that had some force behind it.
This is the best thing that I've eaten on your channel.
Really?
Far. Yeah, so far.
Dude, that is so good.
My number one.
Way better than beef. Like by a mile,
so
dude.
Juicy.
Yes. That is the most juicy, tender, I don't even know how to explain this. Do you know what the like fat content is versus like traditional beef when you do burgers? Like, does that have more fat than normal or less or?
No, it's got less fat
Than beef?
Yeah.
It tastes so much better.
It's just that the fat in it is just more juicier.
It's more juicy, gotcha. So it's actually a leaner cut of meat than like normal burger beef. So is burger 85, 15? That's like traditional, right? 85, 15. So it's actually less than that, has less fat, but he said that the the fat is actually juicier. I'm serious when I say that's the best burger I've ever had. Like, I'm not saying that for camera, I swear. Like, it doesn't even taste like a burger. If you blindfolded me and I took a bite, I would not say that's a cheeseburger. I don't know what I would say it is, but it doesn't have a cheeseburger taste. It tastes so much better than that.
Yeah, flex, I just wanna win. Yeah, LABB who we running with. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Yeah, state your name. Big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping and